I made $1 million at 19 years old, profit. And there is a method to the madness, but I don't think a lot of people understand. It's not a strategy or a system or a business model. It's something completely different. Now, yes, I know you saw law of attraction in the title, like what does that have to do with business, etc. Trust me, I have the results to back it. I've done and helped others sell over $100 million online already. And I'm behind some of the biggest individuals that are launching in the space right now, helping them, etc. So you get the idea. I was the first dropshipping YouTuber. I've gone ahead and I've personally, my best day, 2 million in a day. So again, I've been there, done that, kind of like hit every accolade, but I'm just letting you know, so I have that authority for anybody who's new here. But I do have something I wrote down that I do believe is going to help those of you that stay until the very end, because this will change your life, because I am a walking testament, the walking testament, that this actually works. I promise on everything I know what this can do. So the first thing you got to understand is you need to manipulate how you think to get what you want. You're essentially manipulating your brain. Now, hear me out. With the law of attraction, there's a few things that come into play, but there's one that I realize is most important overall. So what exactly is it? It's actually God. This is the most important in your belief system, okay, more than anything else. Why? Is because this is something that I always write down and always look at, is simply put, God. Now, why do I mention that? Is because God will put the things in your life that you want when you are ready for them, but you have to be ready for them. And I also want to make it very clear that He can take away as well, and He does. And it's not a punishment. It's more so, I've learned, to kind of ground you, bring you back to reality. Because as He gives, He can take. But that is something I want you to keep in the top of your head, okay? Your thoughts are your reality. So you must desire the end goal here. And the problem with the end goal is, do you know what you want at the very end, right? At the end, when you're on your deathbed, did you achieve what you wanted? Do you know what you want? Seriously. And the other question I have, and this is a whole different video, but who you were, who you are, and who you want to be are totally different people, but that's a totally different topic as well. Now, let me ask you this. How many people believe in you? Like actually believe in you, not just, yeah, you can do it. No, actually are behind you 100%. Most of the time, it's not many, if any. I know I didn't really have anybody except my mom. My mom always believed in me, but even she had her doubts, and I know that. However, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you do not believe in yourself, I'm not even kidding, it's not wishy-washy, I promise. The only person who believed in me 100% was me. You know Hernan Cortez, the story of Hernan Cortez when he went to go ahead and conquer the Aztecs? What did he do? He landed on shore and he told all of his men to burn the ships. Why? Because there was literally only two options. You survive and win and live, or you die. So there is no plan B. It's only plan A. So he made everybody have this belief system that, well, crap, we have no other option but to win. And that's something that you need to adapt as well. Now, the other thing I want you to keep in mind is opportunity. Opportunity presents itself all the time, all the time. It also presents itself in forms of defeat or missed opportunities. Very important. Just because you missed something or something didn't work, that is in itself an opportunity. I have lost, and believe it or not, I've never admitted this, I've had my bank account go to zero, actually below zero. I never even saw or knew that was that possible, how low it went. And it's happened twice. I've lost it all twice, and nobody ever sees that. Nobody has gone ahead and ever heard that from me. And a lot of times on the outside, nobody even knew. So like I said, that in itself is an opportunity. And again, just like a phoenix, and if you know anything about phoenixes, what happens, they get old and they burn up. They literally burn and they die. So after they burn up and die, there's ashes. And in those ashes, there's a new phoenix. It's the same phoenix, just reborn better than its predecessor. So defeats themselves and missed opportunities are actually opportunities in themselves. So it's hard to understand until it happens. You're going to get crushed. It will hurt. If you do not keep going, that's on you. You're not built for this, or built for whatever you're trying to achieve. But what are you trying to achieve? You know what auto-suggestion is? Auto-suggestion is kind of like affirmations, if you will. However, when I say affirmations, it's not looking in the mirror and saying, I'm the best, I can do it. No. It's actually going ahead and telling yourself, but yes, telling yourself there's a deeper meaning to it. It's actually because you're training your subconscious. You see, you have your subconscious and then you have your actual thoughts that go ahead and are, in action. So every single thing you do goes through your subconscious first. So I'm actually going to tell you and show you two things, and it is the sole reason, and I've done it and keep on doing it. And as of recently, I've actually gone ahead and really started doing this as I take like a bath and whatnot, and just almost like a meditation. But this is so damn important. I promise you, it will work. You have to trick your subconscious. In other words, fake it till you make it. But be careful how far you push it. And the reason being is because if I were to tell you a name and you go on Instagram, if I were to mention some influencer or somebody who has any type of clout, if I were to say their name, do you associate them with success, or do you associate them with a car or a home or whatever that they brag about all the damn time? And you see, I know a lot of people like this. And it's unfortunate. I open up my Instagram and I see all these younger, individuals and these young kids, and you guys are posting like cars. That's your person. That's who you are, okay? And nothing good lasts forever. Great things do. So what exactly are you doing to trick your subconscious, right? Well, you're gonna go ahead and follow these two things. So the two things is actually visualization, and the other one is essentially acting the part. Now, obviously I said fake it till you make it, but we're gonna start with visualization, because this is so important. So I'm probably flashing something on the screen. It's a vision board that I made in 2014, right? This is right before I went ahead and started YouTube about dropshipping. Don't forget who was the first dropshipping YouTuber out there, just saying. Now, at this point, I got arrested and had 2 felony possession distribution charges because the cops waited till I was 18 to go ahead and bust me. So again, it was pretty chaotic. However, they busted me literally when I made that vision board, probably a few days after, because you could see it's in December, right? And my birthday is December 5th. So I'm gonna save you the backstory here because that's not really what's important. What is this part. Now, this is one thing I know for a fact has been one of the driving factors. It's gonna sound crazy, probably because I am, but it also works. Visualization in regards to sitting there, and I do this for 15 minutes at least every single day. I try to do it every day. Now, again, it's not that hard to do, but life gets in the way. What is it exactly? You can sit there and close your eyes. It's almost like a meditation. It's not meditating, but picture yourself driving a Lambo in a house, what you want it to look like, your future. Visualize what it is in your mind. Now, why? It's not because you're delusional. I promise you might be a little bit, but it's not because you're delusional. It's actually because it trains your subconscious mind to essentially formulate a plan to go ahead and achieve what that goal is. But there is a caveat and there is a problem. And I'm gonna tell you what it is because I've ran into it and in a way still kind of have this trouble. And it's one of my Achilles heels that I want you to avoid. So once you go ahead and you set that goal, right? And essentially you visualize it. Once you achieve it, what's next after you go ahead and achieve what you've been visualizing, achieve your goals? What next? Is it the next bigger thing? A bigger boat? What is it? And I said this before in the very beginning. God will put the things that you deserve in front of you when it's time. But He will also go ahead and take away and can, and believe me, when you get off that path, where you are today, who you are before, who you are now, and who you are in the future, are all different people. I personally, and I'm gonna be open about this, I personally still struggle with figuring out where I belong and who I want to be. I'm torn between being this person, being the people think I am, and being somebody that I want to be. And that's one of the biggest reasons I stopped posting on my old channel, because when I first started creating Shopify dropshipping videos, the numbers that, again, we were trying to go and hit wasn't $1 million in a day, 10 million. The goalpost is constantly being moved, and I didn't want to be that person. I didn't feel right. I didn't feel like it was me. Maybe it's because I was getting older. Maybe it's because I am older. I don't want to be that person that flexes cars or be known for a watch and watch collection. I don't want to be known for that. Yes, I like my watches. I don't care about cars. But at the end of the day, I'm visualizing something completely different and I'm gonna achieve it. And one thing to leave off is when everything gets addressed and everything is put to rest, it's you alone with your regrets.